Let's go 12s. Starting another news roundup on the channel with more updates about the Seahawks. Welcome to another round of updates, always quick, objective, and super up-to-date on the Seattle Seahawks. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. There are daily videos on the channel, keeping you fully informed so you don't miss a thing. And hit that like button. Every Seahawks fan leaving a like really helps and motivates me to keep recording for you all. Now, let's kick off the week with some news. An updated situation confirmed. Fant, our 32-year-old starting right tackle, is out. He injured his knee in the very first quarter of the season opener. Can you believe it? The guy barely started playing and already got hurt. And it's not just a minor injury. Fant landed on injured reserve, meaning he'll miss at least the next 4 games. To give you an idea of how serious this is, he already missed our win against the Patriots last week. And look, he even tried to return to practice this week. He participated on a limited basis all 3 days, but in the end, the doctors decided he's not fit to play against the Dolphins this Sunday. When can we expect Fant back? Best case scenario, week 7. We're going to have to manage without him for quite a while. With Fant out, guess who's stepping in? Stone Forsythe. Remember him? That guy we picked in the 6th round of the 2021 draft. He'll be our 3rd option at right tackle. Last week, Forsythe did reasonably well. He ranked 32nd out of 60 qualified tackles in pass block win rate at 84.6%. It's not ideal, but given the circumstances, we have to hope he continues to improve. The Seahawks are currently last in the league when it comes to pass protection this season. Can you believe our pass block win rate is just 38.5%? That's extremely worrying. Our quarterback is at risk every time he tries to throw. And the situation gets even worse when we remember that Fant was already replacing Abe Lucas. Poor Lucas is still on the physically unable to perform list after knee surgery in the offseason. We had hoped he'd be back by week 5, but it looks like the team is preparing to be without him until mid-season. That's a tough blow. Uchenna Nwosu, our outside linebacker, is also out for the next game. And both Ken Walker III and Jerome Baker are questionable for Sunday. But at least there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Coach McDonald is confident that Walker will be ready for week 4 against the Lions on Monday night. Continuing with updates, our rookie sensation, defensive tackle Byron Murphy, has had a tough break. The kid was flying high at the start of the season, but luck wasn't on his side. In the middle of the second quarter, bam! Murphy suffered a hamstring injury. At first, we were hopeful, The doctor said he was questionable to return. But now the news has dropped. Our guy is out for the rest of the game. He was our first pick from Texas in the 2024 draft, and boy, he did not disappoint. In the first 2 games of the season, he had already racked up 6 tackles, 2 of them solo. Plus, he notched a tackle for loss and half a sack. For a rookie, that's impressive, huh? But the bad news doesn't stop there. Remember our veteran defensive lineman Leonard Williams? Yeah, he's out for the rest of the game too. Williams left the field in the first quarter. It was a worrying sight. He was clutching his stomach as he headed to the locker room. We were all hoping it wasn't serious, but you know the story. Williams had also been off to a great start this season. In the first 2 games, he had 1.5 sacks. Losing him and Murphy in the same game is a huge blow to our defense. Without Murphy and Williams, our defense is going to have to reinvent itself, and the challenge is no small feat. On the other side, we've got the Dolphins' rushing attack, led by running back Devon Achane. This guy is a yard-gaining machine, and now our defensive line is shorthanded. How will our defense cope without these 2 pillars? Who will step up and take on the responsibility? Can our backups hold their ground? Share your thoughts in the comments below. To wrap up the video, in the first 3 games of the 2024 season, the Seahawks have committed 4 turnovers. Our quarterback, Geno Smith, has been intercepted 3 times, with 2 of those happening in our own territory. And to top it off, rookie punt returner D. Williams lost the ball inside our own 15-yard line in the opener against the Broncos. Sounds like a nightmare scenario, right? But hold on, the story gets even crazier. Do you know how many touchdowns the Seahawks have allowed after those costly turnovers? 0. That's right, none. Geno's first interception resulted in only a field goal by the Dolphins. And the second? It ended with the opponents losing possession in a goal-to-go situation. Unbelievable, isn't it? But wait, there's more. This isn't just a thing this season. Since the end of 2022, against the Rams, the Seahawks are on an insane streak of 23 straight giveaways in the regular season without allowing a defensive score or a touchdown on the following drive. Can you even grasp what that means? To find the last touchdown we allowed after a turnover, you have to go all the way back to Week 16 of 2022 against the Chiefs. That's when Geno was intercepted in the end zone and Mahomes ran it in for a touchdown. Since then, nothing. Nada. In the last 23 regular season giveaways, the Seahawks opponents have scored just 36 points. That's an average of less than 1.6 points per turnover. Mind-blowing. And this season, the defense has faced 3 drives starting in our own red zone and has come out on top each time. It's a show of resilience and determination. I know what you're thinking, but is that really good compared to the rest of the league? Well, it's hard to say for sure because, believe it or not, this isn't an easily tracked NFL stat. But I'd bet it's one of the best, if not the best, in the league when it comes to points allowed per turnover. Of course, we can't get too comfortable. This incredible streak won't last forever, and it would be better if we stopped giving opponents these opportunities with such favorable field position. But wow, what an amazing way to minimize the damage. What we need now is for our defense to start forcing some turnovers again. In the last 2 games, they haven't produced any. It's time to change that. What do you think of this wild stat? Do you believe we can keep this streak going? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And finally, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It's super important. Thanks for everything, and go Seahawks.